Hey everybody, this is Jim from ATC Fanatics, and today we're going to be looking at my 1985 or 1986 ATC 250R. It's definitely got an 85 motor, 85 carburetor, 85 swing arm. Somebody probably just put an 86 seat on it, and it has the springs in the front forks like an 86. So this thing's been sitting a while, so I'm going to do the normal carb cleaning, and then I'll show you guys what I do to all my two-strokes when they sit. See if we find any surprises in there. A couple of years, the mice, they get around. Oh, well. Well, our first little surprise. It's always nice. We got to get to them carburetors, so we got to take the gas tank off. Always got to clean your carburetors on two-strokes. If you want them to last, you always got to clean the carburetors. So this one's just got one 8mm. One 10mm. And a 12mm. That's tight. I'll have to get a ratchet. Oh, probably didn't need to be that tight. All right, get these out of here. Gas line. Should be ready to come off. Get this out of here. There we go. Set this somewhere. There we go. Now we can get to the carburetor. It does have the 85 style carburetor, 85 motor. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think someone rebranded it as an 86? Or did they just have some motors left over at the beginning of the manufacturing year of 86? Get this all cleaned up, I'll just spray it down with this SuperTech lubricant, and then I'll just blow it off with my air compressor. I just coat everything down with it. Everything. And just let it soak on there. Hit it with the air now a little bit. It's only been about 5 minutes, but you'll see how this dirt and stuff just falls right off. And next, I'm just going to pull the spark plug. And since it's been sitting for a couple of years, I'm going to put the piston to top dead center, and I am going to fill it with oil. I will fill it with SuperTech 2-stroke oil. It's the only oil I use in everything I have. I'm just going to fill it all the way up too. Oil will help me clean up this motor. I do that with all my two-strokes before I start them, all my snowmobiles before I start them in the fall. And that motor in the Yamaha has lasted twice as long as 2 original motors. So this is my control subject. I put about 10,000 miles on this in the last 10 years. And that motor just keeps going. I actually bought everything to rebuild it because it should be no good. But it's perfect still. So, well, do you think it'll be hard to start since I just filled the top end with oil? Well, we'll get the carburetor cleaned and we'll fire this thing up. Alright, we'll undo the clamps. I think I can just pull this out of here. Yeah. At least that's clean. A little gritty. Gotta love three-wheelers. I'm sure it's pretty clean even. Having the mixed gas in there, they don't get that dirty. To my messy bench. I'm sure all you guys already know how to clean a carburetor, but we're just going to do this one real quick. Okay. They stay pretty clean when they've got oil in them. So, not too worried about. Yeah, I mean, it looks great in here. We're not going to go too far. Cheat a little. Clean this out from this side in case I got any crap in there. Then I'll just run it through like that. Cheat a little. Alright, let's find the air screw. Here it is. It's on the intake side. Let's see how many turns out it is. Half. 1. 1.5. 2. 2. Hit these. I'll just blow it out with air now. Drop that back in. Tighten her down. Easiest ever. Stick this one back in too. Half. 2. All right. Yeah, and there we go, a quick carb clean and a little bit of oil down the cylinder. They will last. Okay, carburetor ready to go back on. I think I gotta get that in there too. There we go. All right. This one looks fine. Feels clean. We'll see. We'll see. And that way, you have to get it straight or you'll bend the needle. She's in. She's in. Okay. All right. Now I think I'll clean the air box out now. Get that all cleaned out. Get a rag over this. There we go. Rid of that. See what we can do with this filter. Looks like the inside's okay. I don't think they got all the way through. You can't even see that. Love when they have regular screwdrivers. Heads. Alright. They wouldn't eat it if it was oiled. Well, I got one layer. That'll be enough for winter. I'll clean her up. Okay, we'll give this thing a little bit of a wipe down. Get the sand out of here. All right. Let's see what we got with the tube. Little, looks good, looks good. Maybe I can do it without bending that clamp all up. Okay, clamp it on. Tighten up the clamps. All right. Everything's nice and secure. Now I'll clean out my air filter. Okay, the gas tank on next. Everything here is pretty self-explanatory. All right, carb's clean. Air box is put together with the old filter. We'll get a new one, but for now, everything's tight. Oh, hook up the fuel line. Okay, I drained it. Gotta mix up some fuel, 20-to-1. All right, I got the 20-to-1 mix in it. Now, all I gotta do is pull that spark plug out, and I'm gonna cycle the motor a bunch of times to get that oil out of there. All right. All right, well, it started right up, just a couple of kicks. Unfortunately, the video got corrupted, so I'll do it again, start it up so you can hear it. All right, well, thank you guys for watching. See you later.